It's important pro-lifers work with their congressman to advance life-protecting legislation. Our next guest says she has that agenda in mind. We go to Capitol Hill with a special sit-down interview with Representative Karen Handel. You may remember Handel won the hotly contested Georgia special election this past summer, defeating the Planned Parenthood-backed Democrat Jon Ossoff. The abortion giant reportedly spent over $700,000 in the race. And it wasn't Handel's first run-in with Planned Parenthood. She resigned from her position at Susan G. Komen Foundation as Senior Vice President of Public Policy after the organization reversed its decision to end grants to the abortion provider. Here is part one of our exclusive interview with Representative Karen Handel. Representative Karen Handel, thank you for your time today.
Thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's been a few months now since you won that closely fought Georgia special election, the most expensive House race ever. How has it been in Congress so far?
It's been a whirlwind, but what an incredible privilege to be able to work on the legislation so far, the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Act, and then a great tax cut bill, which I'm also really excited about.
In the race that you won, Planned Parenthood spent reportedly over $700,000 campaigning against you. They did not want you to win. What did you make of that?
You know, I think for Planned Parenthood, having a strong, articulate, pro-life woman is about the worst that they would hope to have in this seat. So, but that's fine. They're welcome to their opinion, and I get to have mine, and the people of the 6th District definitely had theirs on June 20th in that runoff.
What specific pro-life goals did you have in mind when coming into Congress? And now that you've been here for a few months, do you still think those are realistic?
I think, I've long said that, it's not a bad thing for us to try to move the pro-life cause in an incremental way. And sometimes we can't get all the way there. And so while often there's much debate about whether we should have the 3 exceptions in a bill for life of the mother, rape, and incest, I come from the place that as a Catholic, if we can move the ball to save as many babies as we possibly can, that's a really important step. And as long as we keep moving closer to a full and complete pro-life culture here in the United States, that should be our paramount mission. And recently we did pass on the floor of the House the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Protection Act, which would ban most late-term abortions after 5 months. And I think most people would be surprised to learn that the United States is one of only 7 countries in the world that allows abortions after 5 months of a pregnancy. We stand on that list side by side with China and North Korea, 2 of the world's most prolific human rights violators. So I was very proud to be a part of the bill. My colleague, Representative Trent Franks from Arizona, was the sponsor. My other colleague, Martha Roby from Alabama, she helped to manage the bill from a rules standpoint. So that was a great victory for the pro-life cause.
You have a business background. Does that impact the way you view advancing pro-life legislation like you were just discussing?
Maybe, but I guess at the end of the day, I'm about being able to get results. And to me, if we have a pro-life bill that we can't rally enough people around to get enough votes to pass it, then we're going to end up doing nothing. And I would like to see us do as much as we possibly can and get that, and then move to the next thing. So here in the House, we passed that Pain-Capable bill. We had a hearing on the heartbeat bill, which is incredible. So let's get what we can get and then go to the next step.
You are a Roman Catholic, as you mentioned. Does that impact the way you view issues of life? And is there a Catholic document on life or even a saint who you turn to when thinking about these issues?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one. I think that for me, my walk with Christ is like most people an ever-evolving thing, and I try really hard to be a good Catholic, but like most of us, I can fall short. So I work hard at that, and when I get on my knees to pray, it's almost always to Jesus and to God the Father to give me the strength and the discernment to make the right decision. on the issues before me. Does my faith inform me on the decisions and positions? Absolutely. I'm a human being, so that's kind of part of my day-to-day filter. But I try to put everything together and make the best right call so that when I have to answer, I can do so with as strong and clear a conscience as I possibly can.
We'll be airing part 2 of this interview in the coming weeks, where we delve into the Susan G. Komen Planned Parenthood controversy. Stay tuned for that.